The sun was setting over the coastal town of Clearwater, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. For Tom and Grace, an elderly couple who had lived by the sea for decades, this was their favorite time of day. Their evening ritual often included a walk along the beach, savoring the sounds of waves and the distant cries of seagulls. On this particular evening, however, their peaceful routine was interrupted. As they strolled near the water's edge, Grace stopped abruptly, her sharp eyes catching something unusual in the surf. "Tom, look," she said, pointing toward the shoreline. There, struggling against the gentle waves, was a large sea turtle tangled in a massive fishing net. Its flippers flailed weakly, and its eyes, dark and expressive, seemed to plead for help. The sight broke Grace's heart. "We have to do something," she said firmly. Tom, a retired fisherman, understood the dangers the turtle faced. Fishing nets, often abandoned or lost at sea, could ensnare marine life, causing injury or death. "Poor thing," he muttered, rolling up his sleeves. "Let's get it free." The couple worked quickly but carefully. Grace used a pair of scissors she always carried in her bag for beachcombing, while Tom steadied the turtle, murmuring soothing words. The net was thick and tangled tightly around the turtle's flippers and neck. Each cut brought a little more freedom, and with every passing minute, the turtle seemed to sense their intention, remaining remarkably still. The effort was exhausting, but Tom and Grace didn't give up. As they worked, a small crowd of beachgoers gathered, watching with a mix of concern and admiration. A young girl named Lily stepped forward and offered her help. "I want to be a marine biologist someday," she said shyly, handing over her pocket knife. Inspired by Lily's enthusiasm, a few others joined in, working together to untangle the net. Finally, after what felt like hours, the last piece of net fell away. The turtle, now free, paused for a moment as if to acknowledge its rescuers. Its dark eyes met Grace's, and she swore she saw gratitude in them. The group carried the turtle gently to deeper water. With one strong push of its flippers, the turtle glided away, disappearing beneath the waves. Cheers erupted from the crowd, and Tom and Grace exchanged a look of quiet satisfaction. That night, Grace couldn't stop thinking about the turtle. "It's incredible," she said to Tom as they sat on their porch. "So many of us came together to save one life. It makes me believe we can do so much more." Tom nodded. "It's not just about the turtle," he said. "It's about reminding ourselves that every action counts, no matter how small. If we can save one, why not more?" The next morning, Grace decided to act on that sentiment. She contacted a local marine conservation group, sharing the story of their rescue. Inspired by her passion, the group invited her to join their efforts to clean up the beaches and educate the community about protecting marine life. The next morning, Grace decided to act on that sentiment. She contacted a local marine conservation group, sharing the story of their rescue. Inspired by her passion, the group invited her to join their efforts to clean up the beaches and educate the community about protecting marine life.